In this series, I'd like us to talk about the Bible. Is the Bible the only holy book for man to learn, to grow? Obviously, if we have studied physics, chemistry, biology, geography, we'll come to know that for us to live harmoniously with one another, we need all of these subjects too, from archaeology to zoology. When it comes to spirituality, the Bible, the Quran, the Gita, and so on, they are like the home for the so-called Word of God to direct us on how to live with ourselves, for us to evolve and fulfill the purpose for our lives. And is the Bible the only book for man? That is the question. If the Bible is the only book for man, then what about the Quran? What about the Bhagavad Gita? So when I ask the question whether the Bible is the only book for man, the question is it the only spiritual or scriptural knowledge we need to have when it comes to spirituality? Obviously, nobody can be a reservoir of all knowledge in the world. And the Bible also cannot be a reservoir of all knowledge in the world. When we were in school, we studied, for example, Mackenzie, and then when we don't understand it, we go to another textbook of the same subject in physics so that we get broader understanding. So there are other books that can give us even broader understanding of whatever we are learning. And if the Bible is the only book that we must study, then we need to just read it and not even have interpreters. Because whoever interprets the Bible is adding a slant of his or her understanding or experience to the Bible. So the Bible cannot be the only book that we must study. What is the purpose of the Bible? It is to direct us to have right spiritual living with our Creator, so that we experience the peace, love, joy that we were meant to experience here, and also fulfill the purpose. What is the purpose of man? It's written there right in Genesis chapter 1, verses 28. From the verse 26 it said, God created man in his spiritual image and likeness, and blessed him to be fruitful, and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and be in dominion. 5 blessings. If I stand and stretch my hands and my legs, I'm a 5-pointed star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we also have 5 blessings. And how many fingers do I have? 5. So these blessings speak of the purpose why we are here. We are here to be fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth. Means we have to evolve and be more of the God images with which we were created. What is God like as you? When you ask yourself that question, when God is God as me, what truly am I? What is my thinking and feeling like? When you ask such deep spiritual questions in silence, you begin to understand God's idea for you and to evolve and be more God. And you are here to be a representative of the infinite creative love intelligence universe that we choose to call God. And as such, we will need to ask ourselves, is the Bible the only one? Whatever can help you to identify your God essence and value is also useful. Just like we did when we were in school, for one subject we read it in about 2 different authors to get broader understanding. The same way, to have a right relationship with God, the Bible cannot be the only Word of God. We have other books such as the glorious Quran, and when you read the Quran, you find many texts in the Quran and the Bible are very identical. Similarly, you read the Bhagavad Gita for the Hindus, and many texts with the Bible are very identical. And Yeshua said, if they are not against me, then they are for me. So if these books are not against the purpose of the Bible, then they are for the Bible. Basically, what is the Bible for? For us to evolve our God essence and nature. So any book that can bring you to it is also welcome. Be open-minded. and study how to evolve the God natures that you are. Peace.
Join us this August for a series of unforgettable events that highlight our commitment to empowering lives and promoting world peace. Don't miss out.